Evening. Bim! Guess what? We're in Stalyvegas. We're going to Wigan. I thought I'd do it with you guys in tow. I think I do a lot, loads of videos. I've got the playlist. You'll see shed loads of videos, different times of the day, different weather conditions, different routes, you name it, it's all there. And that's a bit wobbly. Let's put it, there we go. So, you're heading towards speed camera. No, well we are, but I mean obviously. But that's not what we're heading towards. We're heading towards a place called Duckingfield, which we'll have a Let's Visit at some point in the future. Let's Explore even. I might bring back Let's Visit actually, I haven't decided yet. That's a poll for you. Let's Visit or Let's Explore? What name do you prefer? I mean the format's completely different as well, so obviously you just sort the format out as well. Which format do you want? So I've already gone that way, so I've already done that one. So it's like your alerts are not on. Either that or you're not asked about me driving, which I find offensive. Curry Lounge is open. One car in the car park. And are they doing them vouchers? Half price for up to £10 or something. This is going to be a very convoluted way around. Going to do a bit of crossing around all over the place, left to right, up and down, in and out. Well, not in and out, I don't do that kind of thing, it's filthy. Rubber dub dubs, no, stop it. I just realised I've touched the knob thing on the wall to open a door, and I've not desanitized my hands, which is a bit naughty if you think about it. It's going dark as well, which is early. It's only 20 past 8, so it's 20 past 8, 14th of the 7th 2020, and it's 14 degrees, so it's all the 14s. So coming up past Morrison's, which is the site of the old Queen Mill. I really love the Queen Mill. I thought it was brilliant. I was gutted when they knocked it down. In fact, I was fuming. I wasn't gutted. I was like, rawr, like that. That's how angry I was. I went, rawr, rawr, rawr. Everyone said, calm down. What was that? Boat House Day Nursery. Not seen that before. That's that really steep hill that we sometimes go down on the left, but because it's a hill, it's steep all the way around, isn't it? Oh my god, you can see IKEA from here. Jesus, that's in Ashton, that's miles away. There it is, we're actually going to drive past IKEA in a bit. That looks a lot nearer than it actually is. It's quite scary. Speed camera there that's hidden because it's Thameside and that's what they do. We're now in Duckingfield. Apparently my grandparents used to live around here somewhere in a big house. They're on my father's side, so I never got an inheritance. Right, I'm going to turn left here, where the doggy is. And on the left here, on these row terraced houses, is where the actress who played Nora Batty used to live in one of these houses here. Right up to when she died. So even when she was famous, she still lived in one of those terraced houses there. She also was in Open All Hours as well, although I don't know the name of the character in Open All Hours. Right, so we're going to turn right here, and we will end up at Asda in Ashton-under-Lyne, as we like to call it, Asda Ashton-under-Lyne. It's a very wide walkway that you can't see to my left. Come down there too soon, you're going to get splattered by vehicles. Come on. Still on green. What's going on? Yeah, we do exist. We are here. Hello. Oh, the ducky field, and it just says central on the pillars of this long walkway. You can probably Google it. Was it waiting for the cyclists? Or was it waiting for someone to pull up the other side? Right, can I go on my own? No, he's moving. He was very slow to get going then, wasn't he? Very slow to get going. Right, so now we're in Ashland's Line, and it started to rain. What? I don't know why that car's not moving, because it's on green. It's a bit bonkers. Right, so we're going to go straight on here. Now normally we cut across here from right to left, or alternatively we turn from left to the road we're going on. I realise I'm in the wrong lane as well. It's alright, we can change lanes as we go along. Oh, where's he going? Is that how you get into the little car park? Well, I didn't know that. It's a bit dangerous. I've been your car park entrance right next to where the cars turn into the car park, and I imagine exit as well. Right, so we're coming down to the... Whoa, he nearly got run over. He's in a rush. We're coming up to IKEA now, which is right in front of us. Slight angle to the right, but you'll see it there, the orange building, the yellow building. New. Oh no, I want to be in that lane. Oh, for God's sake! I've never actually driven through the town this way. I'll be honest with you. This is brand new to me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go left at IKEA. I'm going to do a Let's Explore IKEA at some point. I think that'd be funny. And then we turn left here. Now, as you know, the trams are on the right. We're normally going the other way. So the trams are on the left, and then we follow the trams all the way around those set of traffic lights, double McDonald's, roundabouts, etc, etc, etc. What we're going to do this time is we're going to join the tram lines again, but a little bit further on. Is that a speed camera? No, it's a lamppost. So it's a very high speed camera. So we're now heading towards Oldham from Ashland Line. And I used to work when I was a kid, quite a long way away. Hello! Oops. And there used to be a Asda, the big Asda that we passed earlier, used to be on the right, not here, further down. We used to go there all the time. All the time, we used to go once a month. Do a big shop, which we kind of got out of, and then we got back into again when the COVID hit. Oh, they've knocked the building down now. There's a completely brand new building there now. The building was being reused as something else. Now it's looks like it's some kind of warehouse thing. And the car park that we used to park in is now a Travis Perkins. Anyway, we're turning left here at the Woodman Inn, which is closed by the looks of it. One of these walls around here used to have painted on it characters from Disney, and it was a video rental shop. I don't know if it's the one on the right or the one on the left. one on the left is probably more likely, unless it was one where that car is and it's been knocked down, which is probably even more likely. Anyway, we're now heading towards Daisy Nook, where apparently you can have parties even when it's locked down. Oh, them are them new weird crossing things that they've done for kids, isn't it? I've seen them before. I don't know how they work. I think it's one way and one way the other way. But surely when kids are going to school, they're all going to school. Although they may not do, I suppose. Anyway, this road gets very bendy. We may even lose signal. But we're going to go over the M60 motorway. Now, I used to walk down this road to go to work from Stalyvegas. And then I realised, oh yeah, they've not done anything with that, have they? You can buy that house if you want. Then I realised it was quicker to cut across the fields, but you can't do that anymore now because they built the motorway there, so you'd have to walk this way around. And it was the first proper job I got after leaving school. I'd already done something called YTS, which was Youth Training Scheme, where they train you up to be a youth, which was very handy because I was a bit rubbish at that kind of thing. I was a bit like the John Richardson of the 70s and 80s. Quite serious, but when I tried to be funny, it didn't really work. It was only when I was in the late 80s when I actually found my sense of humour. Anyway, here we go. This is the Daisy Nook. There used to be lots of car crashes on this double corner, as you will see. It's not changed much, to be fair. So we're in Daisy Nook, between Ashton-under-Lyne and Oldham, on my way to my old workplace when I was a kiddie. And there you've got the, it's called Garden Centre now. It used to be Daisy Nook Garden Centre. You've got this bendy road here, and then you've got this bendy road here as well. And there used to be lots of crashes in the older days. But I used to walk across the far right. That was stuff, hello, I can't read what you're writing because I'm driving a car. But they've driven a motorway through it now. So this is where we come off. This is a motorway bridge. I think I've only driven over this once. Motorway is empty. So did the houses just go all the way along? I think there used to be houses there. This car's taking his time, but I'm not bothered because there's more bendy roads coming up later. Reminds me I need to buy some melons when I get to Tesco. Right, so there's a on the right here was where I saw the hedgehog where it had its brain squirted out of its ears, and on the left is where I used to rejoin the main road and walk along that farm there. I used to walk through the farm every morning. And then the building on the left with the black diagonal line on it and the roof lights and the two little windows, I don't know whether you can make them out or not, across the field. That used to be a children's home for, well, it used to be a school or something originally, but when I was there it was a children's home for children who had severe mental health issues or severe disabilities, and it was a respite centre. So they come here for a weekend or for a week or 2 weeks, whatever, and then mum and dad could go and have a holiday or just have some time without stressing out with the 24-hour care that the kids needed. And I was the cook. I did all the cooking. So that was exciting for me. And then we're heading now towards Denton. Now, the buildings directly straight in front of us, these are newish buildings. These were not here when I was working. There used to be a factory, the Triang factory, and they used to make Triang toys there. If you're of a certain age, you know what Triang toys are. But they've knocked it all down and built these newer units. Yes, Top, I'm talking to you. So, kill your speed, not a child. Okay, seems a good plan. Railway line, we're going over even. And what we'll do is we will join up. Oh, this is the tight corner. Oh, they put barriers up. I saw a few cars in those cottages in front of us. They've obviously put barriers up. Mind you, the roads are a lot wider than I remember it as well. The houses on the Inside looked different as well. I think they may have knocked them down, but I never come this way very often. Some shops around here, or a little shop on the left-hand side, I think, round the corner, and then we head into the town centre of Denton. Yeah, there it is. There's a shop just after the Bush pub. Never went in that shop. I just remember it being the newsagents and whatever. For sale former church. And there's a chapel on the other side as well that's obviously been turned into something else. To be fair, I thought this was a lot closer to Denton town centre than it apparently is. This is why I didn't walk it very often. I'll go the other way. It took me an hour and a half to walk to work and half an hour and a half to walk back again. And I was stood up all day at work. But I was 16, 17, 18 at the time. You could do that back then. Mind you, I could probably do it now, to be fair. I do like walking. 20 mile an hour max. To be fair, I was only doing 25 before I hit that. Ruined boots. Oh, there's the town centre. Just past Superstars After School Holiday Club. And Twinkle Star Preschool. And Deluxe Decorator Centre. And some youths who were not socially distancing. Right, so this is Denton Town Centre. On the far right, that building with the tower on it for the phone mast is the Concorde Suite. I think I went to a do there once. It was horrible. And that was when it had just been built. You can imagine being called Concorde. Swinton's Fab Furnishings. And there we go, we're back on the tram lines. Oh, they took the thing down from that building. It's quite a nice building now, isn't it? So we're now heading towards the Etihad Stadium. More youths, not socially distancing. Never mind, the grandma and granddad, so forgive them from heaven. So, the pub on the right's looking a bit sorry for itself. We got any trams? Is that a tram ahead? Can't tell. Doing under 30 miles an hour. Seems no reason to go any faster. Mainly because there's a load of traffic ahead. Oh, it's a bus. A load of traffic ahead, so there's the outdoor place there for people to drink, and no one's there. So that's going well, isn't it? So let's take a punt. How many weeks until we get total lockdown again? I'm going 6. 6 weeks, we'll all be locked down again. So save up your money now. He was very bright, wasn't he, on his bike on the other side of the road? Jesus. Need some new retinas. Right. Try not to drive on the tracks because they are slippy and slidey. Got an Audi behind me. Is he going to follow me? Is he going to undertake me? No, he's following me. I'm surprised. There's another Audi. Something on social media I saw today, and it said, Audi drivers, if you're unfamiliar with the distance you should be away from people when social distancing, it's double that when you're in your Audi driving on the motorway. That was quite clever. Or worse to that effect, I paraphrased it, but you get the idea. The corner shop, it's the original name. One must not drive on the tram tracks. There we go. Alice Supermarket. Looks amazing, I'll be honest. Right, the Audi's gone left. Is he turning left? I think he's turning left. She. Oh, it's one of them cars that does the turning the engine off. I really don't see how that saves the planet. okay, my engine's running now, but I'm only here for a few seconds, and then I'm not turning my engine on, and my engine, when I turn it on, will use a lot more fuel than I probably used just sat here. And you're a slower getaway as well, even though you're an Audi. I've now got a BMW behind me. Oh god. Let's watch the BMW overtake me, because I'm not going to do much. I'm not going to do any more than 30. I'm just getting up to 30 now. Wow, okay, the BMW has dropped behind me. There's another BMW there. Yep. What's that? That's an Audi. Of course it is. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the tracks. I forgot how bad this road is. Look at the holes in it. Unbelievable. BMW behind me is doing exactly the same thing. Yeah, the car is pretty much steering itself. I've got a old steering wheel, but I'm not doing too much. Oh, is that the bobbies? He's got his indicator on. Where's he going? No, he hasn't. That's a plainclothes bobby. I nearly did say something about there's that many BMWs and Audis around here. I wonder if they do it's a drug dealing place, but I stopped myself from doing that, and then I see a police car. Oops. So we'll be going to Tesco. Anyway, Etihad Stadium in the far distance on the right. I'll be able to see the bit sticking up. I don't now. BMW was gone, turned off. Right, this is weirdly green, although it's very red. Is that where the women play on the left as well? I know it's a training ground as well, but I think it's the way the women's stadium. Oh, there's a tram. That's why I've done it wrong. Right, okay then. So I'm going to turn right here. One of the thumbnails for one of my early drives features this bridge at night, proper night, and it looks well cool, I'll be honest with you. Which is why it's the thumbnail. You get 3 choices of thumbnail, and it's just a really cool one. Anyway, you saw the Etihad in the distance. I'm having a bit of a whinge and moan about Liverpool today. Talking of weird stuff, Wigan Athletic 8-0 tonight. I've seen it on Twitter. I'm assuming the other team didn't turn up. So some of my mix and match driving to see where roads lead to. Because I quite enjoyed it last time I did that. Though for the life of me I can't remember where I went. But anyway. Where's his brake lights on? Where's his brake lights on? Why are you accelerating and braking at the same time? They've all got the brake lights on. He's still got his brake lights on. Now he's indicating. How's Platting and Eccles? Why not? The train I used to get to Manchester from Stalyvegas used to go through Mount Platting. I don't think I've ever been. The gas tower's very low as well tonight. Just joined us. We're on a leisurely drive home from Stalyvegas through Manchester to Wigan. commentary by me, and if you want to have a chat amongst yourselves, feel free. Right, I've never in my life driven down this road before. Oh no, I didn't know there was two, not cooling towers, gas storage units. That was empty as well. Mind you, it's summer. We don't really need a lot of gas in summer, do we? I can put 20 quid on the gas in my house and it'll last me over a month. At winter time, 20 quid does me just over a week. So yeah, we don't need gas storage. Looks quite nice on the right, not so much on the left. And they're industrial units, aren't they? That looks like there's a really nice mill down there, which you can't see. Platting Village, it's called. It looks quite new. And a very interesting chimney on that building that you can't see. If you type in Platting Village on Google, no doubt you'll see the mill behind it and you'll see the chimney. That's the Liberia shop. And this side looks older, slightly older. And on the right hand side they look like they've been there a long while. We've got a mill coming up. I do like a good mill. Well, it's a mill anyway. Oh, hang on. It's a Brucey bonus, isn't it? Oh, look at that, it's got an archway in it as well. That's pretty. Brunswick Mill. Oh, wow. That looks like one of them. You know when you watch the gangster movies in London and they take them to places and chop your head off or whatever? That really looks really rough in there. You know, we've got some lovely buildings on the left. We've got some look like apartments being built in the distance. At that sign there, 7.5 ton. Anything over that, no, not allowed, except for loading. What difference does it make? You're still over 7.5 tons. You're loading out. Oh yeah, I drove over the bridge and it collapsed. Well, what were you doing? Oh, I was delivering. Oh, it's all right then. Or loading or whatever. Anyway, four-way control here. So that's why it's taking a while. Building some new houses on the right, as you can see from the fence. I think I've already said that though. I'm repeating myself now. It's quite a pleasant road though. Oof. Building to our left. Didn't notice, but I parked right next to like a shutter, one of the old ones that you can see through, kind of all the hinges together and everything. And then behind it was like the oldest scary story you've ever seen. Like, whoa. Oh, this is a bad road. Wow, patchwork quilt. What the hell's this? What's going on here? Okay. Can I go down there? No restricted zone. Set marked bays. Okay. Wow. This is a bad road, but kind of amazing at the same time. I've got to stop for this woman. Oh, she's not even doing it. I was going to stop for her then, and she... Flipping heck. Right, now what? Traffic lights. Where's the traffic lights? I don't see any traffic lights. Oh, they're there. Why don't you want to come the other way? Oh my god. Alright, okay. Right, back to 30. Do we want to go left or right? I think we'll go kind of straight to Yanni. Can we go straight to Yanni? I think so. Yeah, we can. I have absolutely no idea where I am. The car behind me and the bus behind me have turned off. I know I'm in the outskirts of Manchester, and possibly Eccles. Oh, another scary mill thing. Oh. What's that? Give way to oncoming vehicles. Well, there's nothing oncoming, so So what this wall? Has Manchester got a wall? Huh? I mean, it should have. Well, I've never driven under it before. Jesus. Right, I could do with the sat nav. I'm lost. Where the hell am I? Is that Piccadilly Station? Is that Piccadilly Railway Station? Because it's bendy. And I don't know many bendy buildings. And we've got a big long bridge, which is too big for the buildings, so there's railway lines here. So are we at Piccadilly? No, we're not. We've got to turn left. One way. Okay. Where the hell am I? Oh, it's Deansgate. Are we at the end of Deansgate? Oh no, we're on the Mancunian Way. What? That's another bendy building, so I know two bendy buildings. I want to go that way, don't I? Because I want to go on the Mancunian Way. At least I know where I am then. Wow. That was I've no idea how I've ended up here. Or even where I'm supposed to turn. I could really do with a car next to me and I'll just follow them round. That was bizarre. Oh, okay, we're not going anywhere. Oh, there's a bobby car. No. Not in a rush. Taking its time. Right, we're off. Thank you. Taxi saved my life. Right, we're on the A57M, which is the Mancunian Way. Basically, flyover bypass thing for the centre of Manchester. Get one from one side to the other. Just figuring what I'm doing and where I'm going at the minute. Oh, we need to go that way then. So he goes in here, I go in there. So we're on the ring road. Ah, that really itchy nose as well, which is bad. Right, to be fair, I'm only doing 40. I thought I was going fast because I was going the same speed as everyone else and trying to figure out what part of the Mancunian Way I'm on. Anyway, it turns out I'm now doing 50. That was a very interesting. 3 buildings there, all the same, forming a triangle, but they don't actually touch each other. So, where are we going now? Launch of Trafford Park, Holly Range. No, we're not doing that. Nice bridge. Footbridge. You remember when I did this a long while ago, there were roadworks and literally got stuck here for about 10 minutes. We just kept looking at the billboard on the bridge, keep changing. Right, so we've got the M602. He's gone there, so I'll go. See, this junction I used to know, but they've completely changed it. So we go straight on here, and then we end up going down. Oh, what's this road called? It's quite famous. We're now in Salford. Oh, Regent Road, there you go. Oh, Q for Tesco, Q for McDonald's, no Q for K, no Tesco. This is Sainsbury's. Right, so Regent Road. This is where a bit of the road fell in at some point, and they couldn't. It was a sinkhole or something, and it was there for a very, very long time, like months. Everyone had to drive around forever. That's not the road which I was caught up in. That was probably improving that junction we've just been to. Oh, got an ambulance behind us. Where's the ambulance come? Still behind us. It's quite a way away. Oh, they've knocked something down there that was quite big at one point. Right, everyone's pulling over, so let the ambulance past. Here it comes. Go back up to 40 mile an hour. That's quite a long way back actually. Oh, it's all closed now, that shop, that store. That was Cousins furniture shop, posh furniture. Stay at home, stay safe. Yeah, fix your sign. Why are they blocking the ambulance at the junction? Where's it going? Coming round this way. I think it might be. Guy in the black sports car on the right, the Hyundai, nearly drove into the back of the Citroen. Right then, so we're now driving along the side of Eccles. The railway line as featured in the Let's Explore Eccles, and the motorway also featured in the Let's Explore Eccles. You can find them in the Let's Explore playlists. Probably. I don't know. Right? M62 closed. I don't bother about the M62. Think about it, we're on a motorway, we're doing 50 mile an hour. Is there a reason for that? Oh yeah, there's roadworks ahead, okay. Is this where the railway station is? No, it's not, because that's a road bridge. Yeah, 50 miles an hour. Okay. Good driving from people. We're actually doing 45 mile an hour, so there you go. Narrow lanes ahead. Flashing lights ahead as well. To M62 junction 10, 11.5 miles, 14 minutes. That's 50 mile an hour, that was about right, isn't it? That's basically, there's no delays. So it was 11.5 miles and we're doing 70, it'd be 11.5 minutes, wouldn't it? Speed check cameras. I'm driving on the just narrower lanes. Oh, what does that say? It says 30. Okay, we'll slow down a bit more then. It also says get out of the right hand lane. It does say 30. I'm slowing down. I'm not braking, I'm just taking my foot off the accelerator. Of course, there's cars coming in the lane that they've just been told to get out of. Absolute pillocks. To get out of this lane, we have to go into this lane. Just not cross underneath. Thingamabob. So they've gone under a red triangle. BMW behind me's gone under a red triangle. Half the cars behind them have gone through a red triangle. Cross. It's not rocket science. This car's still coming down in that lane. Is he going to try and push it? No, he's not. Unbelievable. Does he just slash me then? He can sod off. Where am I going to go? This car's in front of me. Right, the signage has gone off now, so one assumes that we're back up to 50. Now the BMW's dropped right back, but there's no warning lights or anything, ergo it's 50. Because the lane's already closed, everyone's in single file. He's literally about as far behind me now as the car is in front of me, which makes no sense. Right, we need to go into the right hand lane here. Right, restrictions have ended. It's we're at 50, 60 miles an hour. There's no one behind me because he's completely disappeared. So we'll do, oh it's 50, sorry. We're on 40, alright. It's got the surface on, the anti-slip surface on it, so you can tell a lot of cars come around here way too fast. We're down to 40. Well, I'm doing 40 anyway, so that's okay. Was this a junction where, in the older days, you come around the corner and you would literally, if you didn't get onto the motorway quick enough, you would drive into a concrete wall? I'm sure it is. I.e., that concrete wall there. Right, I've been told 40 and I've not been told any difference. And there are signs there as well, so I reckon 40 is the speed limit. You wouldn't know it though, would you? Absolute arsewipe, some people. Right, it's 50. Right, we can go to... Oh, it's braking now. Oh, I realise I'm going too fast. Oh. There's a... No, there isn't. I thought there was a police car behind me then. That would have been funny. You know what, I'm going to come off here. Because I've never come off here before. Anyway, the M60 junction's closed, so what the hell. Right, so where are we ending up now? Oh, I love a mystery. You wouldn't think I was hungry and needed a piss, would you? But anyway. What have we got? We've got Worsley and Lee, Boothtown and Swinton. into my lane then, Mr. BMW driver. No, you didn't. Good lad. Go this way. And then we'll see if we can go right somewhere. Wow, that's quite an impressive gate. Again, I don't know if you saw it, not on the left. Set back. It doesn't look like it's been used for like 2 millennia, but still. Very impressive walls here as well. It's a lot brighter on the camera than it is in real life. That used to be a footbridge by the looks of things. So this is someone's rich person's land. They used to have their own bridge going across the road where the commoners went. And posh lamps there in the bob on the trees. Oh my word! Dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum. Right, where we're going to end up, I've got no idea. I've never been on this road before. It doesn't look familiar, but I might have been. The bus is turning left, so there's obviously somewhere you can go there, left. Oh, a bus stop. Liverpool and Wigan. Okay then, we'll follow the signs for Wigan. Got a Golf behind me, full headlamps on. It's very nice around here, isn't it? Got a whole line of cars behind us actually. 40 miles an hour is what we're doing. The car in front is bang on. I think he knows it's going to slow down because we are slowing down without braking, which I like to see. So we're slowing down now without braking. Well, he's doing 33, but I'm not. I'm doing 28. Isn't it pretty? Absolutely no idea where I am, but it's very pretty. I was expecting a railway station here to tell me where I am. Well, it's not, it's just some fences that look like a railway station. Sharp left, right even. Have I been this way before? Is this the way I came last time when I got lost? I don't recognise that guy there who's been jogging. But maybe not. That's a joke, by the way, obviously. The Maples? No, I don't remember that. He's doing 28 now. That's nice. I'm doing 28 as well. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Can't be he's doing 27. Why not? Why not what? That sounds familiar. Have I been this way before? That doesn't look familiar though. Wigan. Left for the Lee. Oh, nice building on the right. Old pub, obviously. All the cars behind me and the car in front of me have all turned left. Well, I can see anyway. So, yep, not a single car has followed me up the hill. Slightly disappointing. What's wrong with the Wigan? Bearing in mind they're going to the Lee. Oh, we're in Wigan. Hey? How? What? I got through Time Walk. What is this road? It's just these. Oh, it's these Lanks. This is these Lanks. Okay, I've never come out of here before. So I've never driven on that road before. So now we're going to go through Atherton and the other one who I always get confused with. Atherton and what's it called? Yeah, what it's called. But when I worked in Manchester, this is the way I used to drive home. Not the way we've driven. I used to turn right from these Lanks onto this road and then drive home this way. And if you turn right, that takes you to Bolton, somewhere along the way. There's a sign saying Bolton right. Which I don't think it is. I think it's wrong. So, I don't think I've driven this way in the daylight for a while. Goes down in a big dip soon. And there used to be a massive swimming bath as well. Is that it? No. That's walkers flooring. But yeah, it goes down to this dip, and there's all industrial units and scrap yards and things down at the bottom, and then it comes up the other side, and it's quite nice again. Don't remember the temporary traffic lights though. Interesting. That car's gone through on red, hasn't it? Coming through. Adverse camber. It only really affects you if you're an articulated lorry. He says as he rolls his car. Oh my word, yes, this is lots of new houses. So they've knocked down the scrap yards and everything and built these nice new posh houses. And my God, that estate goes on forever. Oh, they've done a lot of work around here, and the new industrial units going up as well. They're posh indeed. What else? Then up the hill, more houses that are new on the left. They're posh indeed again. And there's a McDonald's around here somewhere. At some point. Oh, that's the bus lane thing. Because Wigan's not allowed to have, or Lee's not allowed to have, a tram for some reason. So they just get a bus lane thing, which is basically a road for buses and nothing else. And the bus drivers can take their hands off the steering wheel because there's little rollers on the bus that just follow the channel. Anyone coming from the right? No one's coming from the right. There was a vehicle behind me that caught up with me at the traffic lights. Yeah, the traffic lights, but they've just turned off. And there's a vehicle that's turning behind me now from the roundabout, but that's a distance away. Two interesting structures on the right. Well, there's just two of them so close together. Thought they were something to do with telecommunication. Lights turning to red ahead. Weird junction. Car behind me is, to be fair, not catching up that quickly, but will catch up with me at the traffic lights. He's got a vehicle right behind him though, so if the front one turns left, the next one will follow me. Oh, lights change, perfect timing. That's good. As we go round and round and round. Now I never really got to know where these places are. And I think at some point I will drive past someone's house who I know. I can't remember. Right, the car that was right behind the car in front is signalled to turn right, and the car in front of the car behind me is also signalled to turn right afterwards, but the car behind signalled before the car in front, but they're both behind me, so it's irrelevant anyway. Some terraced houses. God, look how many cars there are. Jesus. I thought that van was reversing out then, it was just a weird optical illusion, sorry. So I'm not exactly sure. I know we're on our way to Wigan, and I know it'll bring us out at Dickinson Road, yeah, Dickinson Road, at some point. And I'm going to Tesco because I need some food. Right, well, oh, we're in Thingamabobby now. Is this Tilsley? I can never remember where we are. So the Tilsley, right? Tilsley, that's where I couldn't think of. Tilsley or Atherton. Do 20. I don't know whether that's the speed limit or not. Oh, it is, yeah. It just feels right, unless it just felt right, 20 here. Right, I'm now surrounded by vehicles. One in front and two behind it, both of who've pulled out since I drove past them. Some more people not socially distancing. We go around the corner. Aldi. That was